prosperity.
Yeah, they keep you in that system. They keep you in the rat race. They're telling you how you supposed to eat when you supposed to eat, right? But it's using it in a psychological way, right? But our people, 2/3 of our people, so blind, stupid, and dumb, right? They don't want to seek knowledge. They don't want to understand sound doctrine that would give them life.
Yeah, they don't want life, they want death.
It's death. They want death.
Scripture say that. People are sussing. That is the real nice thing, brotherhood, right? Confederations of fellowship. The building of the nation being together. And what we have examples because what Chinese, when they come down here, they don't do with us. We're always up in that we were just taking a hangout. And what the Chinese girl said, what she boyfriend had to be a Chinese man. She can't have another nation. Anytime you see a Chinese with another nation, she get what? Cut off.
Yeah.
Cut off. She get locked up.
Yeah, exile. She going in exile.
Right? So she has no benefits to get from her people. You understand? We had a because there's something in the local news about this guy Emil Elias, right? So I was made to understand that we have a singer called the Mighty Trini. He sung Tabanka, Curry Tabanka. I made to understand that I don't know how true. I didn't go into deep research. It's just yesterday I was getting to it. Is that his brother is that same Emil Elias, the Eliases are his family, and he was cut off because he chooses to be a part of our culture, the Israelite culture, and be singing, being a calypsonian and all these different things, and amongst the so-called Syrians or whatever they may be, whatever race they may be. They said, hey, once you're down there, basically doing what he did, being a calypsonian and all these different things, accepting the culture of the Israelites, was it was taboo. It was like brought shame onto them. So they cut him off. He said, well, to hell with that, I will bear my fate and I will be where I have to be and I'll make my money in my own way. But at the end of the day, he's still one of them. He's not one of us. You understand? He's still one of them.
What people foolish.
You understand?
Foolish.
Yeah. I just want to bring this to Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogues of Satan, which say they are Jews.
Which is in those so-called Jews.
Right? Because what Satan means what? Adversary.
Right.
So our adversary is who? The so-called Jews. Right. And when you look at the word Jewish, because what? The people that in the land of Israel, they call themselves Jewish. They don't call themselves Jews, they call themselves Jewish. Right? And when you listen to the suffix or the postfix ish means somewhat like or pertaining to. So they're not the original, they're just acting as us. Yeah. They're just playing our role. Right? He says, behold, I will make them of the synagogues of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not. Now who does go around the place saying they're Jews? They just call themselves the Jewish people. Or what people don't call ourselves that? No. We call ourselves what? Oh sorry. Israelites don't call themselves that. Israelites call themselves all Trinidadian, African American, Negro, nigger, Barbadian, Guyanese, all these different proverbs and Bibles.
Well, actually when they say Barbadian, that means they're right, because Barbadian means foreigner. And we're not in our land. You know? But they call themselves all other names just like they said, you know, go back to
the proverbs and Bibles. Right, let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and after verse 15, part of the curses.
Yeah.
Right, it says
one of the courses.
Yeah, I'll get it after. It says what? Behold, I will make them to come and to worship at thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So the Most High he's gonna prove to the world who we are. Right? The men that sign and crying on the four corners of the earth, he's gonna prove to the world. They're gonna come and bow and worship at our feet, provided that we are of the elect, provided that we endure to the end. Right? Well, we are of the elect. Right?
Hey.
That's why
this truth is sweet. This truth is beautiful.
Yeah, so the man here, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. So what? We scattered all over the world and we know by all many different names, different so-called nationalities. right? Really and truly citizenships. To be citizens of the land that he was born, and they tell you that use that person. That's where you is. But I can never be that. The word race goes back to the word ethnicity. Ethnos, ethnicity. I am what my father is or was. You understand? Right? I'm not that byword of the land that I was born because what? Yeah, I'm not a Trinidadian because three mountains didn't have sex to make meat. The progenitor of me was a so-called Negro man. Right? He was an Israelite.
What he said?
What?
It's Jeremiah 24:9. And I will deliver them to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth for their hurt, to be a reproach and a proverb, a taunt and a curse.
To be a reproach, a proverb, a taunt and a curse. As in America, what they do? The first thing you will come out of a white man mouth, you nigger!
Yeah.
You niggers! What you niggers doing up in here? That's the first thing gonna come out of their mouth. When they go in New York, I remember I went to New York a year, and we went into Dunkin' Donuts, right? And we went like after, we were like, closing time was like around 7, 8 o'clock p.m. And they was taking the whole lot of all the donuts and whatever else they had there for the day. And they was throwing it away, literally. You seen them throwing it in the garbage bag. So my sister was like, oh, they're throwing it away? The girl said, you said Trinidadian? She said, all Trinidadians just come inside here and get one astonished when they throw it away. Because what? By the laws that they have across there, if something doesn't sell by the end of the day, it has to be thrown away. Can't come back out the next day. Everything has to be fresh. You understand? So what? They rather throw away food than to take it and give it to the poor. Right? If you actually take that food and give it to the poor, you'll get fined, you'll get charged. That is wickedness.
Yeah.
That wickedness.
It does good.
You understand? Where's the support system? You know, the elders and the apostles and they was bringing out that many a year after year, come to winter, because they have what we call vagrants out here, what we call sprangers out here, right? Or vagrants out here. They have the homeless across there, right? And many a year when the winter comes, they find dead bodies on the streets.
Yeah.
You understand? Because what? That cold doesn't be easy, you know. I experienced me that cold. I was doing some work outside there, right? I was to do I was doing car audio, right? And I was to wire a car. I couldn't wire the car with all the jackets and everything on, right? I had to wire the car to go on and need the carpets and everything and put the wires and secure them and all that shit. By the time I done in the evening, I was freezer burned my whole chest. Freezer burned. I got lost at time. My fingers were stuck together. The serious thing. That cold ain't easy, right? But he so ain't care about that. They don't care about that because most of the majority of them people are suffering and are homeless. I mean, I saw a program yesterday the other day that I think it was on Woolstar Hip Hop. I catch a flick where they had like this one Jake Goldman. He was like 67 years old and he never owned a house. He worked all his life and you know, we saw what the system set up. I think he was a veteran and all this kind of different thing. They set him up, he went and fight wars and come back and they never prepared for him. And what the scripture say? One thing is in Surah that it grieves his heart to see what a soldier that is not kept. A man who went to war is not kept. I'll try to find it after. It's Surah, right? But he fight wars for the nation and when he come back, he homeless on the street. They look after him, they look after his health care. He was bordering.
What kind of man was he?
A Jake. And he was bordering getting pneumonia because it's cold. But well, some people came together and they gave him a house. They gave him a house. But what after they give him that house, there's a whole setup. It will look good. But what is put in place for him to get money to keep that house, to pay the taxes, to keep the water, to keep the lights. There's only a matter of time before he go right back down the drain. So this whole thing is a game. As children we used to play games, and as you grow up older, we play games but on a different level. This whole thing is a game.
The game of life.
Yeah, the game of life, as the elder said. Right? Call him an elder, not elder in Israel, but as an older gentleman, keeping his precepts. You see, keeping his precepts and he stand up here listening to the word. Right? That will confound certain men in Israel. You understand?
I have a precept here. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 3. Thou therefore, in thy hardness, as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, That's all I want to be a soldier for. Yahweh Shai Mashiach, because being a soldier in this so-called system, yo, yeah, precept.
God, Yahweh Shai Mashiach was a soldier for us. Because he went upon that cross for our salvation.
I mean, yeah, brother, had to do what he had to do to live, to survive. But at the end of the day, it's gain. You don't get in nothing. What you get in?
It says Proverbs 11 verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver it from death.
Alright, you have a scripture. Alright? You have to be a soldier of Mashiach, and this is what we out here doing. Right? Sighing and crying and doing the will of the Most High, because it ain't easy to come out here and deal with these.
Joy you have.
Yeah, this is the joy, the truth.
Yeah.
The joy is the truth. The joy is the hope. The joy go back to faith. Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Yahweh Shai say that the kingdom of heaven is within you. You know, that these who eat it of this bread. Hey, bring that scripture out.
I'm bringing the next scripture.
God, this truth is everything, right? This truth, right? I've stood the test of time, and right now still going strong, right? This is the word of Most High, and this word was given to Israel, and only Israel could be saved in the times of Jacob's trouble. The RFID chip, World War III, mashallah, these plagues. Right? It's this truth, because it's Most High said wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy times. And as I was telling this brother today, that the scripture say that the men that sigh and cry, right? They would laugh when these things come. When all these things come, start happening, they would sit down and laugh. The reason why, because they believe in this truth, and then for see it happening. Alright, and they would hold their faith till the end, no matter what. Right? And the Most High
the men that hold in the faith to Yahweh Shai Mashiach, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that is only the elect. Because it's only the elect will be delivered. Only the elect. You understand? And that is plain blank. Not a next soul. Not one added, not one less. The elect, the 144,000, that's it. What's going to happen to the rest of the people? They're going to die.
Straight.
Right? Straight. They're going to die.
They think that all these billions of people going to be saved.
This is
No, they contradict the scripture.
They tying up people's head.
This is John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profit nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Right? Yahweh Shai saying these words, they are spirit and life. These words in this holy scripture is what would save Israel in the end. Right? But Israel ain't taking heed. 2/3 ain't taking heed. Right? That's why 2/3 gonna die. Right? Only 1/3.
No? Hey, as you in it, just get Matthew 24 and 21 for me. You will hear the scripture speak, because the scripture tell you exactly. Matter of fact, who the world called Christ, which his name is Yahweh Bashem. His father's name is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai say this. Remember, Yahweh Shai say, I speak nothing of myself. I say, whatever I speak, it is of the Father. So listen what he speak and say.
This is Matthew 24 verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation.
But then shall it be great tribulation. Talking about this, like the brother said just now, the RFID chip, right? The radio frequent identification, and all of these, the World War III, when it's about to start. This is the tribulation we're talking about here, right? And this is just some of it. This is just some of it.
Plagues, but the martial law, because what's gonna happen, right? These securities and police officers, they would be given the command to come into your house, kick down your door, right? And put this chip in you. If you don't want it, they will put you to death.
And that is what's going to happen.
Right? And that is what's going to happen. They will put your children to death. They will put all your entire family to death.
Yeah.
Right? Just for you to take that chip if you resist. Right? Can't.
Right? Is it with you?
But bring the scripture.
Yeah, it say, for then shall be great tribulation such as was never since the beginning of the world in this time. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Yes.
But for the elect's sake,
So who gonna be saved?
but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
They will be shortened. Now come on, Revelation 2 and 19. Right? 2 and 19.
Yeah.
That's why we have to stand strong upon this word, brother. You know why? Because we in the end. We in the end.
Yeah.
Right? The ending coming, no more. We in the end. Right? Go ahead, bring the scripture.
This is Revelation 2 verse 19.
19. Go ahead.
I know thy works and charity and service and faith and thy patience.
And faith and patience, because we waiting there. We waiting. We taking like the brother say, we don't know if tomorrow we'll get fired because we bosses might hear we was out here preaching the gospel. Why you wearing an old shit on you? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? Right? We might get fired. We don't know what's gonna happen. Sometimes we could go on us up, we also could burn up. Sometimes the landlord could put we out. We don't know what could happen.
Guess
Right?
what?
It's like my landlord. See, like my landlord, I pay her rent. You know what she gonna try to tell me? You're lucky I alive. Because if I dead, you'll have to move. What the fuck I have to do if you dead? I pay you rent. I pay you because I want to stay in your property. And guess what? Once I am in it and I pay you, this become my possession for the hour. Right? So I have to take care of it. And this is what these jackals don't understand. Right? So it's not easy thing we go through. Daily we go through tribulation. And what Yahweh I say?
Say, I know thy works and charity and service and faith and patience.
And patient.
And thy
patience
patience.
means tribulation, brother.
Can't endure.
When you look at it, patient means trouble.
Can't.
Look it up. It means trouble. So we have to do endure suffering.
And keep the faith at the same
And
time.
keep the faith. Hey.
No? That's why Paul say, we rather obey God rather than men.
That's
No?
Peter, huh?
Peter, see like
Right?
you. No?
He said,
Obey the Most High rather than men.
God.
This is Sirach chapter 24 verse 9. He created me from the beginning, before the world, and I shall never fail.
God.
Yeah, but
Right?
scriptures.
That go back to Jeremiah chapter 1. It say before I formed thee in thy womb, I has ordained thee as a prophet. Bring it out. There's so much scripture going through right now.
In Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5.
Go ahead,
Before I formed thee in the belly,
Go ahead.
I knew thee.
I knew thee.
Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
I sanctified thee. Go ahead.
And I ordained thee.
I ordained thee. Ordained me what?
prophet.
He already lay out your life.
Can't.
Hey, the Most High know each and every one of us how we gonna die. We don't know that.
The number of our hairs.
The number we hear,
The
the
number of our
beard,
sins.
right? Everything the Most High know. There's nothing here to you.
even
The
though-
scripture say, see like here. The scripture say, light and darkness is as equal to the Most High.
Can't.
Right?
It says, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Go ahead.
Right? It said, then said I, Lord, power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child.
God.
But the Lord said unto me, say not I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak.
Stop right there. The only way I could send you and give you authority to do something is if I know for sure that you could do it. And that is what the Most High did.
Because the Most High created Jeremiah and Jeremiah had doubt. Jeremiah forget for a sake that the Most High created him. Because he was still young, he didn't experience. Right? But the Most High train you up and give you
You understand?
the faith and the strength.
You know? You finish that?
Yeah.
Jump back to Revelation for me,
Yeah. Revelation 2:19.
Go ahead,
I know thy works and charity and service and faith and thy patience and thy works and the last to be more than the first.
Go ahead.
Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee.
Stop right there. Make the point. Jump to 3 and 10 now.
Revelation 3 verse 10.
Go ahead.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
What we do?
Kept the word of thy patience.
Kept the word of this